Back to where it all started. Gonna be using my gritty voice from here on out. This is kind of playthrough now. It's a full immersive ASMR experience. Famously, everyone in Resident Evil talks like this the whole time. We have an exploded tanker. Just have the wind. Where is he? You little shit. You thought you'd get away from me? That is very hard to read. Let's see, that appears to be letters. But that close to your face with the brickwork, that's a tough one. Man. Yeah. This place sure had a bomb.
Can't believe it's still standing.
Oh. RPD. Damn. You're definitely dying in this game, aren't you? Are we going in RPD? Seems like it. Wild. Looks like there's no path over here. It looks like there's more over here, but map doesn't seem to say so. Maybe just like an item. Oh, you could go in the mud. Sending him back to RPD. Yeah, the vibe of remaking 2 and 4 and then sending Leon back to RPD as an old man does scream that this is the end for him. In a game called Requiem.
It's on you now.
That was a weird cut. What? Wait, that cut and it suddenly being mid-song almost made it sound like it skipped something. Need a tool to get through. So it's a bit more of an open air design. On one hand, I kind of wonder if that might have helped them save resources to make more game as reusing the old location, but it's obviously not just plopped in here. Hello. And changes throughout. They've incorporated some of the new ideas into the old environment. I can shoot it through there. Do I hear another one of that little guy? Yeah, unlike the lobby of the other place, I can actually go behind reception here. A typewriter. There's no way this thing still works. Leon has grown beyond typewriters.
Sherryman RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
You weren't born yet.
Yeah.
Wait, never mind. You were there.
Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Not sure.
Damn. Welcome, Leon. You can't save anyone.
That fucking guy. And Grace. Shit, she's in danger. Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us. Got a lock on her location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
Weird to think about. So, who does this guy have a sense of humor? The new Wesker guy, or is it the guy that I maybe killed? Is he the one that's, because he's the one that seems goofy enough to be like, "Welcome, Leon," but he seemed to be planning on stopping me, so he was not expecting me to see these, seemingly. Did you run out of L's? There's no L in welcome. Can't tell if they're handmade or what. They got really dirty. How long have they been here for? RPD perimeter report. From our survey of the grounds, we've pinpointed some locations that still have viable resources. Second floor, office, the armory has leftover supplies. Gun shop out back, working shotgun and ammo. Parking garage, advanced team supplies, weapon upgrade parts. These are helpful for me, but why didn't they just take the shotgun? Why'd they leave it in the fucking gun shop? I don't understand. If they're keeping track of these kinds of resources. It's getting harder to tell why these notes exist. Raccoon City perimeter surveys are posted here. Possible entrance. Suspected ARC location. It was still called the Hive underneath, right? Or was that ARC in the second game? Not sure if they're referring to the same underground base I'd already been to before. More power. Unlimited power. Less reloading so I can burn through my machine gun ammo even faster. You'll never see it coming. Nothing's ready to be reloaded yet. A few different options around. Let's go up here first, maybe. A lion seal, right? That was a weird puzzle. So the roof blowed the fuck up. But otherwise, it's mostly still here. Okay, we're not going that way. Yeah, I imagine this is not going to be as extensive as the original time through RPD. Oh god. What if Mr. X is back? What if he is here? I think everything's sealed. So the only way I can even go is this way? Oh, this office. Yeah, Leon's desk is, yep, they're right there. The desk he never got to use. Oh yeah, it's the fucking spade door. We had the fucking card keys. Instead of key cards, they were card keys. That was so fucking funny. I genuinely enjoyed that stupid joke. That they're 4 different card suit keys instead of key cards. Top secret operation. Champions of Justice, are you ready? Duty calls. Provision Specialist Neil, do you have the pizza and beer at the ready? Make sure you've got some soda on hand too, in case the rookie is liver conscious. Decoration manager Elliot? Think you're an artist? Then show us what you got. Make sure you use the banner with the stars on it. Gift coordinator Scott? Don't forget to pick up the goods from Robert's shop on the day. Get what Barry suggested. That man knows his stuff. One last thing. Make sure the chief doesn't catch wind of the welcome party for the new recruit. We don't want to put young Kennedy in his bad books right away, Marvin. Right. Marvin's the guy that...
Brenna.
Yeah.
Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
Right, it said... This is where it said it, right? The welcome Leon signs were in here in Resident Evil 2. So somebody moved them out to the lobby to taunt us. But that's why they're so dirty looking, is because they've been here since the original game. They weren't made recently. The safes... Yeah, there shouldn't be a lot of useful stuff here because it got picked over by me. Need a key to open it. I wonder how the continuity matches up, like which stuff has anything in it. How much of the things that I do get resources from are stuff that I couldn't gain access to in the first game that took place here, which is the second game. Lots of familiar passages. Yeah, that's the place full of lockers, right? Yeah, the safety deposit room. Tons of lockers in there. And then down here was the hallway that led to this... That led to a safe room on the right and a staircase beyond that. But it's a hallway that liked to have a licker show up on the roof. And then you'd be like, oh, fuck. And as you're thinking about that problem, Mr. X would show up somewhere. And you'd be like, oh, I have to move down. The game was so upsetting for its ability to just have those... surprise elements mixed together. You can see through a gap there. Two was so good for how it played around with Mr. X throughout. I guess Mr. X is only a new game plus type mechanic for most of for the original game, but in the remake they like really leaned in on him. That's probably the right call. Although I guess he could have made the side B really feel special. Because definitely an issue with 2 was that the playing it again as Claire after doing it with Leon first or whatever order I did it in didn't feel like that much of a change. Record of events. September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the sudden massive outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe there was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. September 26th. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our condom equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. September 27th. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died. There's only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. David Ford. Even stuff like saying like mob and so on was probably them referring to a bunch of zombies attacking. The person snapping from stress. It's probably someone turning. Oh, can't reach that one. You fuckers. Make me use 2 bullets. This place is wide open. Thought I saw a prompt for climbing up a second ago. Did I imagine that? The heart door. Or a heart door.
Jesus.
Oh, I think he sees me.
Rest easy, officer.
But also thanks for the ammo refund. This is the liquor corner, I think. I guess more accurately, that first sign of a really gory, and that actually might be them. The officer that has the really gory face head. Yeah, lower jaw's missing. I think that might be the specific body you see at the beginning that's really a sign that things are bad here. More ammo? I believe I still can't open this, right? Yeah. I need some kind of tool. Maybe something that, like, lifts it up? It does seem like this place is restructured to be maybe completely linear, actually. I say as I walk into a room with 2 doors. It's rusted and won't budge. The linen room is jammed. I think I'm approaching the STARS office. Yep. Here. You get to have fun solving this one, Barry. Above an American flag on a mantelpiece or something? Big E. Back home one night only. God, Barry is so American. You won't believe how American one man can be. Yeah, everyone looks like they're like the original art style. There's Barry, Jill. Which one's Chris? I think that's Chris, young Chris. Someone in here is the pilot that dies. I used to know his name better. The pilot that flees and abandons them in the first game, but then comes back and saves the survivor at the end, but then I think dies at the beginning of 3? In Jill's campaign? Barry's to-do list. Turn in training plan for the new recruit. Join Jill at the shooting range. Pick up girls from soccer, don't be late. Find that missing library book, top priority. The librarian's about to blow a gasket. Looks like the captain checked it out last night. I checked it out last. Find the missing library book. Is that the highest priority? Is that higher priority than picking up your girls? Oh, it does keep going. It was so resistant to moving that I thought it wasn't going to move. It's just like an incredibly laggy interface. Okay. It's something to get the idea. I'm like, what if it's sun? It'd be pretty funny if I got it right based on vibes. No, it's not sun. I don't think I have any hint about a combo yet, except for maybe Barry's clue about the American flag. But even that doesn't have any reason to think it's correlated. Kids have fun solving this one. There's the flag. So the ridge up there was the TV. So above there's a TV that's above an American flag. Jill's beret. Never seen again because she doesn't wear it in 3. She wears a tube top. Not there's anything in it. You're not even gonna check? I think it's supposed to be a reference to Rebecca Chambers, the Resident Evil 0 character that's a medic from STARS that arrives before the events of Resident Evil 1 because 0's a prequel. But then she never comes up in the events of Resident Evil 1 somehow. I don't remember how that is justified. Was it like that there's a previous squad that sent in first and they all get wiped out except for like Rebecca Chambers and she finds Billy Corgan? Is Billy Corgan in Code Veronica or 0? I don't remember. What I do know is it's hard to see in here. Oh my god. Where is this American flag and board? There's a board. I don't think that's similar. No, that's on a tape. That's on a desk. Flag might not be in this room. Or might be in this office. Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Next to some tree. Is that like the blown out room? Because obviously the struggle here is that this whole place is fucked up. Let's take a look-see around. Could just be in this room or something. A library. This is the door that goes back to the main room, but there's rubble in the way? Yep. We can drop down if we want to, but that's not going to accomplish much right now. There's not much else here. Is there another one? So far the biggest source of loot was the hello? Oh hey. So far the biggest source of loot was the zombie. Where the fuck is he? I'm gonna hear him in my dreams. Where the fuck is he? I'll just finish doing a sweep of down here for anything I might be missing, and then I'll go upstairs where I'll probably be able to see it. Can't really do anything here besides getting that. That'll open up both sides of the building. A bit nervous that shit's gonna collapse around here. Yeah, this is where I would evade Mr. X so often, because there's so much complex geometry you could fuck around with. So many chances to jump off. He did not... The raccoon did not get more audible up here. I guess I was closer before. Saw that weird hole in the floor. Wondered. Maybe he's not even on shelves. Maybe he's just like on the floor somewhere. He sounds like he's coming from this direction. Is he behind here? No. Hiding around these doors? You little shit. Got him. Oh. You just want to silence that rattling. You're like, he's taunting me. He knows that I know I'm here, but I can't find him. Assuming they don't kick me out in an action sequence or something, I might as well just keep opening this place up, because it'll be easier to find Barry's clue thing the more this place is open. Or so I would assume. Alright, let's hop down here and open both those things. So at that point, it's just a shortcut back around anyway. And here's the much worse side of the building. The dark side of the building in the original. And it's gone. Alright, so immediately we don't need that anymore. Keeps slightly missing WASD, which leads to these sharpening moments. Oh. Where'd you come from? There more? That makes me feel like I'm on the right track for coming back here. Yeah. Keys. Do I shoot it down? What? How do I get the keys? The fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That was like tofu Jill, right? It's like one of the goofy difficulty things in the mercenary modes or something. What the fuck? Oh, climb up. Oh, there's a climb prompt. JoJo's locker key. That was super fucking eerie. Oh my god. Genuinely unnerving. Where do I even use a locker key? Locker locked. Ah, right. The one locked one in only back here in the office. Star's emblem charm increases firepower at the cost of more sway while aiming. Raccoon City, admit 1. Enjoy, and don't say I never gave you anything. Barry. JoJo. So Barry gave somebody tickets to the zoo. That's the same thing again. Street Fighter Alpha? Oh, it's a copy of Resident Evil. Is that the director's cut of Resident Evil? The one that has the one weird song? Mega Man 8 is in there. Yeah, Resident Evil, Mega Man 8. I had that. I think I had that that Mega Man. Yeah. Street Fighter Alpha 2. It's wild. Yeah, it's that Resident Evil had a neat box art. The specific, like, this really upset looking dude. But I guess it's meant to be Chris. But like box art often didn't really look that much like the. Well, you couldn't really tell what Chris looked like in that game necessarily. It was hard to say if it looked like him or not. But it let's see. Let's put this thing on the stupid machine gun. I guess more of what I was thinking, which is less accurate, is that it felt like well, I really lost the sentence I was trying to say. It's more that the it looks nothing like the Chris as we know him now. So the art style just doesn't old box art's always really weird to look at because it's like early concepts of what that character might be like, and then in many cases stuff from back then didn't go anywhere, but in some cases stuff like that from back then did end up being a big deal one day, and you'll have really strange artistic interpretations, or I guess dead end, like evolutionary dead ends for that character's design. Maybe we should be buying some of these bits of ammo that I won't get to have back anyway. Yeah, because they go away permanently. They did not want you stocking up, I guess. I guess that is a thing in a game like this, is that you could potentially just stock up on tons of ammo if they let you. That'd be a bit weird. Alright, so I figured out Barry's clue. I did not figure out the combination yet for the suitcase, but we don't really have a reason to think that I know it yet, unless it's a callback to the original game and they're testing you on remembering it from before, in which case I'm fucked. Entirely possible that you just learn it later. Oh, they're nearby. They're talking.
You don't have to be afraid.
You don't have to be afraid.
Understand. Covert military units from every country on Earth come to Raccoon City for one purpose. To find Elpis.
What is Elpis?
The power to upset the military balance of the world. The last virus, created by Spencer. Designed to control human consciousness.
Mind control?
They couldn't let it be stolen. So they launched the missile strike to hide it.
To hide a virus. Why do something so extreme?
Extreme? Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elpis.
Emily.
In a way. But not the girl you met. So many attempts. So many failures. Such a waste.
What do you mean?
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you. All useless. All scrapped. They each have their own sad story.
So they're all clones of Grace? But they all have white hair, and he has white hair, like something tied. So is he a clone? Do clones have white hair? Oh, this is before.
Do something. I called security, but nobody answered. They are out of control.
Doctor, we can't contain them.
Sedate them now. Are you kidding me? Get out of my way.
Hey, are you awake? What?
Grace has blonde hair, right? Not white hair?
Where did everybody go?
So they were already cloning her? This is 8 years before the outbreak even happened. There's enough space under the bed to hide. Oh, great. Can't wait for the implications of that.
Weren't they just here? But it's past our bedtime.
February 1990. Wow. A gross, rusty, rocking horse thing. Oh god, this is the same raccoon with the terrifying plastic face. I like the other one more. I don't like this one. That's just a whole class of them. They look less identical here than the other pictures implied. That's creepy. Why are you photographing a small child like she's an ingenue? Uh-oh.
Stay away. Stay away. Get back. Don't come any closer. No, get back! Get back!
Hey! What are you doing?
Hide from the children. It's time to hide from the children. They'll never find me in the one spot a child would hide. It's a masterful gambit. Oh boy. Well, they're walking straight at me. That's a bad sign. That's creepy. What, they can't tell no one's there? Or this is just, they're just taunting me? They're being Nazgul at me? They saw how creepy the scene was in a... I couldn't have gotten out in this moment, could I? Maybe I was supposed to. Oh no! I'm very loudly crying, which is not helpful for my cause. Oh, someone found the body. That lady's so fucked if she makes the mistake of falling down on her ass so that her neck is in snapping range of small children. Like, maybe they're really strong in other ways or do other stuff. At the moment I was like, man, you really had to like offer your neck to them earlier. Ma'am, are you okay? And they're both dead. Well. Whoops.
She's not moving.
Based on the voice from earlier, that's not who I expected. Was he in here already? In the first place? Oh, that might be the woman's voice. Damn. They're on a neck snapping spree. Got the creepy fucking raccoon. I hate it. So this is the backstory. Before the zombies, we had evil babies.